Welcome back, everybody. My name is Twistish, and we are back with the Dyson Sphere Program, and we are on episode 10. I think I finally got my episodes right. I did a lot of work editing some things earlier. And in today's episode, if you can't tell, we are going, hopefully you can tell by the thumbnail and title, we're going to be automating everything. By everything, I really mean fractionator. Really trying to start automating the things that we don't have, like, I just did air quotes as if you could see them, automated. Like, we have some of these buildings, we have assembling machines and belts and sorters and stuff and splitters. So we have some of this automated. Oh, I also did automate some of these, but we're gonna try to get some of the basic things that we use automated. Now we're going to get it set up to be automated, where we might not get there, because what I want to do is, so for example, I want to have pretty much, I want storage tanks, what else? I don't even know. Storage tanks, oil refinery, extractors, water pumps, chemical plants, matrix labs, all kind of automated. But then, excuse me, what I'm going to try to have automated is all of this being fed into the network. So I will have a place on this planet that solely makes magnetic coils in a very large quantity. But what that means is I need a place that makes copper ingots solely in very large quantities, and I need a place that makes magnets solely in very large quantities. So I understand my research speed is slow. I'm still researching this. I fixed that a little bit, and the only reason is just so we can get you know, a little bit of whatever it's called. I just want that specific research done in order, I don't know why I'm doing this, in order that we can have the orbital collectors for when we want to use them. I don't have any more solar panels, but so what I'm doing up here, why am I here? Why am I at, this is the North Pole, by the way. Cool. I still can't figure out how to kill those. So why am I at the North Pole? Well, I want the North Pole to become my hub, and if you can see, I finally started using concrete. So if we go to my concrete, which I have a lot of right now, we have concreted this whole place. Now the thing is, we are by quite a few, like, there's an oil extractor right there, so we're pretty limited, and then there's these stone veins right here, so we're a little bit limited on our space, which is fine. I just wanted, I'm gonna take these down, that's not what I wanted to do. I just wanted to get this set up, and if you haven't seen him, probably the guy I think is doing the best with Dyson Sphere Program videos is Nihilus, and this is kind of his idea of using the North and South Poles to really make your hubs, and then using solar panels to find the, I think he calls them Meridians. And so if you can see, this single line right here flows all the way to the pole, so that's why that's there. And I could do this one, but it does, like, you can do, if you can see, I don't, can you see this? So these, it doesn't continue down, and so I don't want those. And this just helps give us a grid on a circle game. And more, it gives us a grid that we can actually see, because we can see this grid with the green, but it's kind of hard to see sometimes. So yeah. So what are we gonna do? What are we gonna do? How are we gonna do this? How do I want to build this? Well, like I said, I want to build almost the hub parts first. So the things that I need to have automated. Just the simple things. Yes, I know. So we're gonna get 4 of these right now. And I'm just putting them straight in the middle for no real reason. Other than, I think it'll work. One of them. I think we're connected to the actual network, right? I love how one of these just like decimates our power demand. I think that's funny as it's charging. So, what do I want to have? Well, one way that I've seen some people do it is they do it by number. So I could have all of the power stuff that I use, which is really just Tesla tower, wireless, solar panels for right now, and then expand it later in the first one. And then I could have miners, pumps, oil extractors in 2, belts, sorters and splitters in 3, storage in 4, and then have 5, 6, 7, 8, 5, which would be assembling machines, smelters, refineries, chemical plants, and maybe fractionators. I don't use these yet. I don't know how much I'm going to use them. I think they're really good and they're really cool, but I'm not super sure if I'm going to use that. However, that's too close. So what if we moved these? What if I moved this here? Or, you know what? I'm just going to do it like that. I think that can look kind of cool. So there's that one. And then there is... Oh, this is so difficult to see. What? There we go. And then lack of item. Okay. I have a ton being made, so I'm not super worried about it. Is that's not powered. I love how far these don't go. Like the solar panels just don't really go that far. Kind of frustrating, but we're here. All right, and there. So, I think I'm also, do I want to load these up? I probably will load these up with every single one of them with logistic vessels. Well, first of all, so the hardest part is, even if I come here, like that way is not north, like this way is. Does that make sense? It's very confusing. So how do I want to do this? I want to make this pretty set up for me for future. So we'll do 1, 2, and we're gonna, well, no, yeah, we'll do like 5,000 power poles, 5,000 of those. Solar panels, we'll do 5,000. Yeah, so this is what we're gonna use right now. And this, I think, no, I won't do that there. Warpers is another thing that people do. So 2 is, we got, do I wanna, yeah, I'll do this as 2. So we've got, let's see here, we've got miners, then we've got water pumps and oil extractors. It's pretty simple. This one's probably gonna be, I don't need that many of these, but I think it's just a good idea to have. I don't even know if I need that many oil extractors or that many water pumps. Miners, we're gonna need a buttload of. 3, so now we've got the things that we use a lot of, the most of, so I'm just gonna do 10,000, plain and simple. I think that's beneficial. 4, we've got storage. I don't really use these yet. They wouldn't be super hard to use. I think the thing I don't really like about these is they're bigger. I know that sounds weird, but they're the space that to take up, I'm not a huge fan of. I do need these, so I'm gonna limit everything kind of just to 5,000. And I'm gonna keep these all on local supply, or just demand and demand, or local supply, remote supply. All right, so now we're on to 5, which is there. We got those guys, and this is going to be one of the bigger ones. Oil refinery, this guy. And I guess I'll do fractionators for right now. Except I don't know if I'm going to automate this yet. I'm just going to limit it to 5,000. All right. And then 6, this is planetary logistics stuff. So I only want about 100 of these and 1,000 of those. I'm gonna do 0 of these for right now. 6, nope, 7. That's just that. And then 8 is, I'll put these 2 together. 8 for boom and boom. We want like 2,000. I don't really know yet. 2,000 and 2,000. I'm making these numbers up as I go. And then, so 7 and 8 are right there. And then I will have another one, and that'll be foundations. That'll be foundations, and then in the future it'll also be warpers. I love how it's just like that. It's blinking in and out. These things, which lets you warp, which I'm super excited to get to, but I know it's going to be a minute, which is fine. And the reason I want to have this this kind of an episode where we're really gearing up, because we kind of started it last time. I think there's something over here that I want. Oh yeah, we're running out of iron now. So we end up running out of these things. Like, I don't think it's because, yeah, the belt's not filling up as fast. Like, it's not a full belt of iron ore. Yeah, we're missing like a good chunk, which, again, this was all quote unquote temporary. Oh yeah, I was like, what was I doing? So let's get 10 of these, 10 more of those. These are set, those are set, these are all set, everything's set, pretty much. Oh, these are still what we're making, okay. So we're still making some of these, which we're slowly bringing in those. I don't know why. Let me go check. Oh, it's because this is using all the motors. I'm gonna limit this to like 500. So because we have these split, oh, now it's limited by titanium alloy. And the reason titanium alloy is limited is because of sulfur. So we're starting to get limited by different things, which this really shows you what you actually are limited by. If you, like, I can see what I'm actually limited by using these things rather than like actual resources, in my opinion. Yeah, I started making these. I don't think I need that many. Don't know why I did that many. This is very slowly making. I forgot about this. This is how I jerry-rigged it. This just slowly makes those. Anyway, distractions aside, what was I? Oh, yes. North Pole is that way. Okay. So I want to get this briefly set up. Now that I'm doing this, I'm not sure if this is what I actually want to spend time doing today. For a couple of reasons. One, we need to really clean up the base now that we've why is it not locking? None of them lock? Whatever. A little annoying. How we doing? They're almost all charged. All right, so this is just, it's gonna be foundations, and then I don't think I can request things that I don't see yet. Except for some rare resources, kimberlite ore. Oh, cool. All right, so we have this geared up a little bit. And what that means now for us, what do we want to do now? What, like, I want to get it so that I have these being made. And maybe I'll do some local demand. No, I think I'll produce them. No, I can't because I have to request things. Okay. So I'll do local demand for pretty much all of these things, and then have a spot for everything. Oh man, I thought this was saying that I had 1,000 coming. I was like, what the heck? And then I'll have a spot for like a smaller spot in which, how do I say this well? Just like a place to build stuff. I don't really like how I'm building things too well right now, but we're trying to change it. Oh my gosh, how many of these things do we have? All right, is that everything? Okay, cool. So I have a ton of resources being brought in. What is the thing that I think is really, really important right now? Kind of want to say yellow science. Do I want to say yellow science? I think I'm going to say yellow science. Okay, so let's look here. So we need diamonds, which is not hard, and titanium crystals, which is a little bit more difficult. So let us. Ooh, you can make diamonds. Let us set up a small facility just to make diamonds, and let me go find a spot for that, and I will be right back. And I'm back. I honestly didn't move too far. This spot's kind of nice and clean. So let's go ahead and get this kind of all nice and flattened a little bit, and then I'm actually going to start transitioning to using this to actually see my production sides of things. Oops. It's kind of hard when you don't really see things too well. I want to make this nice and clean though for right now until I pave the whole world. Okay, so we're gonna make diamonds, which means we need one of these guys. Can this pull from anywhere? Boom. Boom. And bam. Okay. So, diamonds, local supply.
Which is suitable with long distance.
Yes, I'm aware. So we need, we just need energetic fuel. And that's going to be local demand, remote storage, local supply. Okay. So now we just need a place to make energetic graphite. Should I do these both right here? So let me look, because are they both in smelteries? Yeah. So this takes 2 coal per 2 seconds to make 1. So it's taking 2. That's a lot of freaking coal, and this takes 1 energetic per 2 seconds. So this is energetic graphite to diamond is a 1-to-1 ratio. So I need 1 energetic graphite for every diamond. So how many diamonds do I want to make? I want to make a lot. So what I think I'm gonna do, do I want to do this right here? No. You know what I want to do? I want to separate things out. I said I want to separate them out, so I'm going to separate them out. But it's gonna be, right here. And the reason for this is I think I'm really trying to do my best to actually separate things out without like making it weird. Is this not the right size? Oh, it's not. Okay, we're getting close to the equator, so that makes sense. So I'm gonna do something like this. And I mean, it's really just gonna funnel all the coal into right here, make graphite, funnel it back out. And the reason I'm doing that is in case I ever want to bring the coal, or not the coal, the graphite somewhere else. That's really why I'm doing this, is in case I want the graphite. Actually, I can just do this one for something else. So I know it might not make a ton of sense, but no. Can we get one of these? Get that right there, that right there. So this is gonna request coal and it's gonna supply that. And I'm gonna have this as local, and I'm pretty sure this is the only thing it's made for. It's the only thing it's used for. But again, oh no, it's used for a lot of things. So yeah. So I'm gonna make a metric butt ton of energetic graphite because it's used for plastic, it's used for red cubes, it's used for graphene. But hopefully we're gonna move away and we're gonna use this soon once this guy's done and we can make a couple of those. So that's what we're going to do. This is gonna be local supply. I'm not gonna put this on demand yet. And then that means because it's used for so much, we're gonna just set both of these in here. Because this should only be used for diamonds. What else are diamonds used for? That's a good question. So far, they're just used for this. So we're gonna just locally do things. And yeah, I think that'll be okay. So here we go. So we want to make some of these. So this makes one every 2 seconds. So we need at least 2, obviously, to make one. So that'll make 1 per second. 2 makes 1 per second. Honestly, I'm gonna fill a belt. So 2. So that means I can use 2 every 2 seconds. Yeah, I think I can use 30 belts. Or 30 of these. So 1. Let's see here. Oh, that's the only thing coal's used for, is this guy. So let's bring out coal. And then we're just gonna bring it all. We're just gonna bring it. Oh my gosh. That's so annoying. We're gonna bring it down to there. So that's gonna be coal. And then oh my gosh, we're gonna set up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And this way I'm actually doing power the right way. 7, 8, 9, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay. Should have done this on this side first, but we're here. Oh yeah, I guess I can do this so I'm not being an idiot from now on. Boom, boom, boom. I think this is right. So we use 2 coal for 2 seconds. So yeah, it's just 30. I'm probably wrong, but you know, I'll find out real fast. Okay, so that's 15 of these per second. So that's not enough. So what I'm gonna do as well, I'm gonna bring this out. And then we're gonna double it. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, and 3, 1, 2, and 3, Yeah, I have a bunch of excess hydrogen. I don't know how. 1, 2, and 3. 1. Also, the thing I like about having kind of some space in between is it's a little bit easier to walk around in. Not much, but I think it's just kind of nice. 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And then we need some coal coming out. Right? Oh yeah, and then, okay. So that means we're actually going to be tripling it. Because now, so just for my sanity, I'm going to start this. And then just know, well, okay, it's not super helpful. So then we have another line, because that should be, yeah, this will be nice. Okay. Didn't really want to use this, whoops. But here we are. Might as well just feed that in. 2, 3, and then we're right on a fault line, which is super nice. Yeah, so I'll be back once this is all set up. And we are back. We finished setting this up. All I gotta do now is put some power poles in, and we will start requesting over here. That is some coal. We should start seeing a bunch of coal come through. Oh, gotta bring this up. That's frustrating. Oh man, that's kind of cool. Apparently didn't copy everything. This is why you have those indications on. So it should start what it'll do, and then we will demand, yep. Let's just see how this goes. Pretty excited. Because how much? They can carry 50, so that's 2,500. Just blah, 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 blah. Full lines of coal. Ish. Sweet. And now, as we're watching, if my math is right, which it sometimes isn't, well, we used all the coal. So, oh, and then, ooh, okay, okay. Yeah, that's a problem, and that's a problem there too. Oh yeah, what was I gonna do? Okay, okay, okay. That's what I was gonna do. Let's go boom. Like that. Guess I can just do this again. Oops. And then bring that in, up, and there we go. We should start seeing some diamonds. Yeah, there we go. Come on. So I think this is set up for, you know, mass amounts of coal, and really right now we're waiting. We're going to get yellow science because we need some of this logistics carrier capacity and their speed. So we want to get yellow science kind of, ooh, unlocks logistics vessel. Wow. we need that so that these guys are going faster, they're bringing in more coal, because we're not limited by the amount of coal that we've made, we're limited by the amount of coal that these guys can just carry, period. And so that's kind of where we're gearing towards. And then I'm gonna do this real quick because it was not looking my favorite. Yes, I know.
Terrain level.
So now that we have diamonds set up and we're getting, like, we have plenty of this, I really want this. Let's go ahead and limit this to 5,000 stored in here, because I always want to be making diamonds, because red science is going to be a thing forever and ever. Amen. So this should be plenty of diamonds. If not, we can easily scale it up on either side. But one of the reasons I wanted this to be making so much graphite is because it's used in so many things. It's also used in red science, and so I'm going to be using it for red science. It's also used in plastic, which is used in these, which is used in this. So we're going to let this kind of start building up its graphite and building up its can you type in here? Nah, that'd be cool. And building up its diamonds and stuff like that. That way we can get things rolling. So next, what we want to do is almost the same thing, but now we're trying to build titanium crystals. And so we need titanium, which is not hard for us to get. We have that from the other planet coming in pretty easily. Probably need more. And then we need organic crystals. So here we need plastic, refined oil, and water. So first things first, just a really easy thing, actually. Whoa. Let's get us a nice little water facility. Do I have water pumps is a good question. Oil extractor? I don't, so that's okay. So let me set up just something that can build us some water pumps. Yeah, it's not really what I want to do, but I'll just set something up at the end over here just so we can get some nice clean water pumpage. It shouldn't be too big, and it's going to be pretty, I think it's going to be fairly small. Because really I want water pumps automated just because I don't want to have to deal with them ever. So let's
You have established an
get,
interstellar
yes, I know. I don't understand why he keeps saying things. To be honest, that's way too close. Okay. So, we're gonna build water pumps, which is gonna come out of an assembler. So let's take this over here. So we need iron ingots. We then need stone brick. Whoops. We then need electric motors and circuit boards. And then we will supply water pumps. Sweet. Okay, so we're gonna do 100 of these. 100, 100, 100, and 100. Okay. What's frustrating is I have none of this set up. So, because I need to have water pumps set up so that I can get water, so that I can get organic crystals, so that I can get titanium crystals. It's just a lot. So I need to set up iron, stone brick, circuit boards, and motors somewhere on this world. So really what I need, right, three things I kind of need, four things. I need iron, I need stone brick, I need copper, and then I will need magnets. And the way I'm going to do that, I'm gonna come and just actually fly somewhere just over here, I think. So we're gonna make a massive iron smeltery, kind of like we had for the oh, what's it called? The coal thing. And then probably pretty close to it, we're gonna make a massive copper smeltery. So yeah, this should be way big enough. Hopefully that's far enough away that we can expand this, because we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. We could probably do, yeah, that should be fine. So what do we, oh, I guess I should probably just blop, 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 blop. Okay. So let's see here. We need one of these guys. Kind of. That took forever for you to get there. All right. And then can I do, will this reach? Boom. We're gonna put in, we're gonna send there. And then I think we're gonna do these. That doesn't cover it? Oh, that's stupid. In my opinion. So, in here, all we want is iron ore. Oh, not titanium. Clear and reset. We want, this is going to be local demand, or I'm sorry, local supply. For now, we're going to do local storage, or remote storage, just until I figure out what I want in the event that I need stuff. So, here we go. I think I'm going to do it the opposite way that I did the oh, what's it called? So we're gonna have 2 lines going in. So this line is going, I'm probably gonna go out to here, and then this is gonna come back-ish. All right, and the furnaces make 1 per second, if I remember right. And we're just gonna have them dumping, I believe, components. So yep, 1 per second. So we can have 15 on each side. 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3. Again, I need to be starting closer to the pole because it helps with symmetry things. 2, 3. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4. Also, just having these in sets of 3 is really nice because then I can see how many I have. Realistically, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so this is 1 line of copper, or I'm sorry, copper. 1 line of iron in, 1 line out. Pretty simple. And I'm gonna do that a few times. So, thinking about this now. We're gonna need this to be even bigger, which means we might intrude into our future power. I don't really need it that far away, but you know, we're there. So, blop, 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 and blop. Oh, come on. There we go. Blop. Okay. So now what I can do is I can actually have these right next to each other. Same over here. And then we're gonna have a line down, a line up. And then blop, blop, blop. Actually, let's have this line go all the way down. This line come all the way up for right now. Just so we get an idea of where things are. And as soon as I have this, I won't make you guys sit through the copper one. And I'll probably make one for magnets that's a lot less. Maybe just one line. Because you don't need nearly as many magnets as you do just pure iron. Boom, boom, boom. But I think there should be at least enough iron to get us rolling. Hopefully. I don't really know. So blop and blop. I'm gonna go out. Just gonna make sure these are hooked up right. Boom. And boom. Okay. And then finally, just one more array. Now this is like, again, we probably are gonna blow through all of our iron really quickly by doing this, but we're also trying to get to other planets and trying to start automating to other planets. So this is iron. All right. Let's go ahead and set up some power. Yep. Yep. And yep. 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 And yep. And yep. 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 And yep. And then I'm probably gonna need, yep. 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 And yep. Okay. So there's, oh, did those not get powered? Okay. So we're gonna need yep. 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 And yep. Cool. So I will be right back with some after I hook this up. I'm probably not even going to time lapse it because you've already seen me doing a time lapse of this episode. So I will be back in a second. And we are back. So we have them all set up. Let's go ahead and start actually requesting some iron, and let's make sure everything's set up right. Oh, good golly, these guys are slow right now. So we just kind of set everything up. Hopefully, as soon as we see some iron in here. I don't really know how much iron I actually should be. 1250. So that's interesting. Oh, I didn't set up. Yeah. So I haven't set up logistic drones at all these places because I figured I would just set them up as I worked. Save for apparently this one. So let's see if I can do that. Where are you going?
In the planet view.
Yeah. Can I dump some in here? Yes, I can. Cool. So let's start dumping some. Let's make sure you have none. So let's give you 50. Stop. Okay, what about you? You can have 50. You already have 50. You have none. And now I'm out. Okay, so we should start seeing 2,500 coming in. Yeah, okay, there we go. So I need to do that for all of them, which that was a mistake. I think I just didn't have the drones while I was at it. All right, boom. Alrighty. Should see it going all the way down. Pretty much. Probably not, because we'll probably run out of iron before it gets there. Oh no. Yeah, so there we go. We are getting, what is this? 15, 30, 45, 60, 60. What's after 60? 75. 90 iron per second? Wow, yeah, like we're filling up the belts even into here. So yeah, we're getting just tons of iron as long as we have iron to come. So what that is going to require is this is going to just deplete so much iron, which is fine. And it might require me upgrading this to a better one, but that's like even a crappy iron one. Is there a better iron node? Coal, do you have 50? Oh, again, I'm out. So it's gonna be pausing and going, so let me go. And here's the problem now. I don't know where anything is because I can see it, like everything has stuff. All right, so there's drones. Let me just take quite a few for right now. And all right, let's do this. All right, do you have drones? No. I don't really care right now whether or not they do or don't, or like if they shouldn't have drones. I more care if they slots are full. Oh, okay. Copper, that one will need it for sure. That one's not yet doing anything. Another crude oil. That has it. That one has it. Cool. Has it. Has it. Ah, where's that one going to? Oh, that's going to there. So now we're running into the problem of we don't actually have the iron on planet necessarily. Because so we are using this iron to do all this stuff, which again we want to change. We don't want that to happen. And we're using all of this iron to produce, whoops, that stuff. We're using that tiny bit of iron to produce that stuff. Oh my gosh, this is kind of frustrating. And then we're using this bit of iron to do that. This iron we could start sending out, and we probably should. Yeah, I'll do this real quick because we're really not using it for anything anymore. Because the solar panel production is DEE dead, pretty much. So let's go ahead and actually delete some of this for now. Thankfully it's kind of starting to get backed up, but I guess I could just do this just so we can clear out this stupid little thing. All right, so let's move this iron production, and I realize now that it was a bad idea to do the other ones. That's way too close, but all right, we have 5 mining machines, so let's see here. And this is where we're gonna finally start tearing down some crappy old builds. Which is fun. So we're gonna take this down. Actually, we can just do this, right? I think I can take that down. Yeah, we'll do that. It's a lot of iron for us to have, but we'll put it somewhere. Okay. So now let's go ahead and plop one of these guys down. Like there. Not the most ideal place, but is that gonna interfere with this guy? Whoops. Yeah. That there, and we are definitely on the brink of our power supply, for sure. So let's put there in, and then supply iron. We are definitely losing power. We need more power. These things take a lot of power, which is fine. We just have to actually start producing it. Oh, excuse me. You know, this is like some of the... I just don't feel like I understand how this works, to be honest. the sail mode, that is. So you have 6, 9, 7, and 6. Okay, so we'll just kind of bring... I don't think this will max out a belt with 3. Well, that... Got another small little iron supply. Well, it kind of maxes out the belt, but only sometimes? It's weird. Cool. So now we have even more iron in the system being used so to make... Am I already out? Man, I guess when you just fly around does a lot more than... yeah. Alright, so we're gonna go back to our little iron production place, which was here. Yeah. We're gonna set all of the iron in. We almost already have 10,000 iron. Kind of crazy, if you ask me. I guess we could put that there. Boom. Iron is complete. Now we want to do copper. And I'm curious if I should just do copper right here and basically just mirror this. And the reason for that being, because then I would have, it would just be copper, and then warpers for whenever we want them. But I'm already using, yeah, no, I can't do that. I need another one because I'm just using too many of the inputs. Like, I could use one there and then I would have enough, but I really like how this looks. So what we're going to do instead is simply build another one. Yeah, we're gonna build one really close because I think it'll be nice just so that we know where to go. I'm probably gonna need more foundation here in a second. And I'm going to bring it out to here though. I'm gonna keep, am I using 4? Yeah. So I'm gonna keep all the I'm gonna keep that little thing just as a kind of a path. It's a fun way to say it. Alright, and how many squares did we go out? It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. 4, 5, 6. 1. Bam, 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 and bam. And then because just for to have some nice space, we'll go out to 7. All right, and so we're gonna copy, and so that's too close, so we'll just do it on the other side, which is fine. I might tear that down though and put it right there, and then we'll set 50 of those, 10 of those, and we're gonna do copper and copper. And then yeah, so I'm gonna set up pretty much exactly what I did over here, right here, and then I will be right back. And we are done, so I'm just gonna get this set up. I have no fuel left up, so I'm just sitting here. We just now need to get some power, I believe in the power. And then we'll start requesting. Is that everything? Local demand. Let's do remote storage for that. So that should start getting up, and I think we'll be able to see some things happen here in a second. But then I think that's going to be it for today's episode. I think it was gonna run a little bit long if I didn't, I don't shut it down here soon. So where I want to get this guy starting to set up, I think I just need to start setting up these for everything, really, for stone, for for magnets, so I need to do a small magnet one. Yeah, this is just going to be storing 10,000, which will be nice. Oh, that does remind me, this needs to be remote storage. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It was kind of more of a grindier episode, I think, as we're starting to learn what it looks like to start building on seemingly massive scales, because this again is making, I believe, 90 copper per second, which is wonderful. I'm excited to have this. Now we just have copper in our system, and so whenever we want to make things, we can just pull copper from our system. And for sure we'll probably have to scale this up at some point, or make another one, because we've almost we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and it takes 6 lines. So yeah, we could make another one of these pretty simply. I think it looks like something's going on down here. Is this right? Yeah, it's just, yeah, okay. So I think this is good to go. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, please smash that like button, would really appreciate it. Let me know what you think in the comments, and then if you think I deserved it and earned it, would love to get your subscription today. So I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.